Hello, wild wisdom warriors. Hello, 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 shamans from around the world. Welcome to my journal. This is Lily Kolosova. Today is March 1st, 2020. So here we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh my God, there is a mystery subject out there. And basically, today is VINO Sunday. This is going to be a casual Sunday. So I'm just going to be talking about, a little bit of everything, you guys. So thank you for joining me. I just going to talk about a few things. But before I go on, thank you so much. Caesar Zeus, do you want to say hi? Yeah, he's sleeping. Okay. So anyway, Vino Sunday. It's not Friday. And so speaking of Fridays, you guys, I have to tell you a little bit um, you know, about why I couldn't do a Friday journal. So there's been a lot going on here, and Jimmy's grandmother just passed away recently in last couple of days. So I kind of been busy with, all of that stuff. So I apologize for not being here on Friday, as I mentioned in my previous journal. That I will do another one on Friday, but I couldn't. So, but here I am, the life and death, like I've talked about, what was it, 2 journals ago, about what life and what death is, and how it's all really a journey, a soul journey. So I want to celebrate life today because she was an amazing woman. So I want to say, what an amazing grandmother Jimmy had. She loved him so much. And so he's, of course, heartbroken right now. So this is why I kind of didn't want to get into it on Friday, really, because it's kind of hard, when your son is dealing with this. So, but I'm going to talk today a little bit about, continue a little bit about some of the little, things that's going on out there because, as life sort of goes on. And so, I've decided it's Sunday. Hi, Santo. Hi, Tracy. Thank you so much. Yay. Thank you for joining me. You made it. Great. So I'm just gonna be, a little bit of red vino here, and I'm gonna be talking. So if you guys have any questions or any topics you want me to touch on, I know that I've touched a lot of nerve. Or maybe let's just say some nanotech that's attached to people's nerves. I pissed off a few people, I think, last time. Don't you think, guys? Yeah, I did. I did. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. So here we go. Vino Sunday. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for joining. So it's Vino Sunday. So it's mystery subjects. So anything that you think might be taboo that you wouldn't ask anybody, go ahead. So let's do this. And then so I'm kind of want to talk about, the comedy out there. That's the truth movement and the purge. So I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. There's a lot of comedy going on, so I hope you guys are watching how things are unraveling and unfolding, and how how some rats out there are jumping the ship. So it's kind of interesting to watch, you guys. It's among all this stuff, it's just been so much been unraveling, and we're just 2 months into 2020, right? And ain't that been have a lot of people started seeing things for what they are. And this is what all the clarity is all about that I was talking about the clarity that we gonna have in 2020. But it's those of us that are on this shamanic journey. Hi Miles, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you everyone for joining me. And then again, I had to postpone it. Oh, so thank you guys. You're my family, you're my tribe, you're my wisdom warriors out there from all over the world. It's so amazing that everyone is just like from everywhere. I have like a 360-degree here, a tribe. That's right here. So here's to you, my darling. So I love you all so much. Mwah. Here's my love and kisses to all of you. For being here with me. And so MK Ultra. Okay, that's a good subject, Amy. So let's talk about it, right? So, because this is what it's kind of poking out there, right? But you know me, I will just go and talk always before anybody else talks about it. But aren't we starting to see what's really at the bottom of truth movement? What's really at the foundation of it? Aren't we seeing some things showing up and unveiling and unraveling and I don't know. I don't know. Unveiling. Okay. So, whatever word you want to use, or or some of the masks are just being melted off, right? And they can't even process. It's like, it's like they have the look on their face. The MK Ultra will have that look on their face. Loading. That circle that goes on the computer, loading. That's the look people have. Loading. They don't know what's going on. Did you see the outburst about, George Cavazos? Oh my God. Ain't that MK Ultra? What is it? Zombie visa. Zombies gotta do what zombies gotta do. Brains. Zombies gotta do what zombies being programmed to do. And this is the thing, you guys, and many people will say, okay, Lily, what right do you have to call these people out? Again, people are questioning me. You don't have the right to call George Cavazos out because you haven't physically had experience with him in the physical, so you can't testify to all of that what you're saying. Okay. All right. I don't need to. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to tell you what I told and documented, okay, about George Cavazos in 2011, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, and on and on and on. I've documented it all. Okay? So these people, in fact, they're telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what they do. When they're backed into a corner, right? When they're backed into a corner, they'll just project everything what they do, but they'll say, It's you who's doing it. Okay. And that's all it is. But for those of you that are on individual shamanic journey, and this is why I posted, this is why I put it there on the top for everyone to see when someone's under this umbrella of someone else's control. This is the umbrella of what I call the scammers in truth movement. The scammers in truth movement, that's their umbrella, that's their hierarchy system. So, like I said last time, you remember what I said? George Kavasilis. Clueless in Australia, George Kavasilis, and Chris Blubberfat-Geo. Let's see how you're going to enjoy your demons now. Are you enjoying your demons now? Are you enjoying your demons? So what happened to Blubberfat? Oh, running. What was going on with him a year ago? Oh, he built a studio. He was going to be the big radio producer. Oh, there is no purge going on, right? Oh, there is no purge in truth movement. Keep telling this to yourselves. Where is he? On the run with his shit in the car. What happened to being a big radio producer? Chris Blub of Fat Geo. What the hell happened to that dream of yours? Oh, there is no purge going on. Nope. It's just Lily attacking everybody. Let's see. So, you see what I mean? And now, like I said, I don't need to be told what George Kavasilis is talking about right now. He's talking about sovereignty. I said, what? George Reptilian Kavasilis is going to talk about what? Sovereignty for a human being? A George Reptilian Kavasilis is going to tell us or lecture us human beings on how to be sovereign creator beings. Oh, wait. Oh, it's taking out our chakra system for $350, George Kavasilis. Is that going to help us to be sovereign? Huh, Georgie? Was that helping us to be sovereign individuals, creator beings? Oh, you saw only something wrong with us. We needed all our chakras removed. Remember that? $350 to get your chakras removed. Oh, he's not a scammer. Oh, he is not just another scammer at all. Lily, what are you talking about? He is a special one. He's not a scammer. He didn't scam us. $350 a pop for removing chakras. You know what they were doing? Installing parasitic technology. And you had to pay for it. $350. That's what Georgie was doing. Special. He's special. He's talking about sovereignty. Now, was that sovereignty? When you plug in people with nanotech, Georgie, was that sovereignty? Oh, that was special reptilian sovereignty for you. You got it? You paid for it? Now enjoying? yourself all messed up, serving with your life force, that, whatever that is, that needs it. Oh, now it is gonna teach us how to retain our human sovereignty. Special ones. And Chris Blubble Fat Gio, by hitting his head on the wall in Egypt, is going to talk to us about raw consciousness. Really? How did that idea come to you, dum dum? How? Was that the moment you hit your head on the wall? You figured it out? You figured it out now on the run. But he is all knowing. All knowing. Con men. Con men are now on the run. The stupid ones, like Thomas Williams, and whatever his. Oh, I'll get to those stupid bitches. Just wait. You ain't seen anything. If you think right now that Thomas Williams is stupid, wait till I get to all those other people, their own organizations. Remember, he is fourth in line. He's got title, special one. Imagine the ones that have the titles above them. Con men have titles. And then there's those that will come out right now and say, oh, I knew this then, but I didn't want to do that. Excuses. All they have is excuses. Because now it's not me who's revealing them. They reveal all themselves. So, how is it that Clueless in Australia have managed to, for years, to run this con operation with all the rest of the Club Idiots Assembly, and have all this army out there protecting them? How did that happen? Oh, but they're all going to scream right now that they were always pro-human sovereignty. Really, Georgie? You were pro-human sovereignty? I would like to ask you that publicly on live. How did that messing with people energy systems like you did for their money, how did that applies to accepting yourself as God creator being in human form? How does that fixing that you were fixing so much? How many people have you fixed? How many people have taken their chakras out with you? How about those people? How sovereign is their life right now? Oh, some of them are dying. Right, Georgie? That's how you take out their chakras. You think I don't know? I haven't even started, like I said. And like I said, they dare to have the audacity to send their slaves to come into my journal and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's see how you're going to enjoy your reptilian demons right now after this talk. Let's see how far you can go. And so is the rest of you. You know who I'm talking to. You ain't getting away with it at all. None of you will ever get away with this. Con man, you are. Liars. Disgusting liars. All they did is enslaved because they thought they were good, obedient slave masters. Pretending to be sovereign human beings now? Is that what it is? Simon Reptilian Mented Parks? Oh, he is now talking about how humanity is evolving. Really, reptilians? Do you know how humanity evolving? Do you even have two brain cells, human brain cells that correlate with each other? Oh, you don't, because all you know is how to be a reptilian. And then you're going to talk about humanity evolving? Who, you scum? You scum going to be talking about humanity evolving? When all this time you serve this agenda of enslaving humanity. And you're going to come and tell me what I have a right to say or not to say to human beings, to my fellow human beings, to my shamans that know what you've done. Try again. Try again, dum-dums. Let's see where you're going to get, how far you're going to get. There is no place to run. And there is no place where you can hide. It's just it. It's just it. Truth is out. So you can hide, you can blame, you can point fingers all you want. You can throw your tantrums. You can scream with your diaper full. Nothing will stop this purge. Nothing. So you can gather together. You can run to your gatekeepers. Chris, Blab of Fat, Gio, you can run to your gatekeepers all you want. Oh, I know where you're going because I know where they are. They don't even have a place to run either. And they don't have a place to hide either. And do you think the clueless in Australia have place to hide? Think again. Think again. And this is what I'm going to tell you. So try again. Beijing, hi. Santo, hi. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I needed to tell them. Bethel in Australia. Yeah, clueless in Australia. There's another one, clueless in Australia over there, but oh my God. I'll let her do her Heaven's Gate thing. Enjoy your Kool-Aid, everybody. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. So, enjoy your Kool-Aid. That's all I'm going to say to this. And a SETI wrench, crap, Oh, my Lord. Aren't they special, huh? Oh, those special. Oh, they think, Emmy, you think they're going to run to Russia? Think again. Just wait what's going to happen to Snowden. Didn't he run to Russia? Just wait what's going to happen to him. Maybe they will see the writing on the wall then. But at least for now, they're still can't see because they don't have the eyes to see, you guys. Literally, that's what it is. So it's really is the reason I'm really sharp with them like this is because I need to, because there is no other way these people understand. They only understand firm word. They don't understand anything else because that's their level of that's their only understand what others saying. That's why they always have, oh, people are telling me this. They always tell you, they told you that they were slaves, that they were operating under hierarchical system. And this is what I've told in so many different ways throughout the years without really saying that these people are all part of the one big deep state operation, without telling people that in what they are using, how they use this people use them and then abuse them. So, and then these people, but they're to that degree used and abused, and because they're like done so much damage, then someone like me has to say, hey, there's a damage over here being done. It cannot go on. It's not allowed in the future of humanity. So you cannot piggyback on human consciousness. And that's what it is. Because when you really listen to them, what they're talking about like their ascension and all of that stuff, all of it is just piggybacking on some other energy, on something else. And that's exactly what they were doing, on something else. And so they need as many people. It's a parasite. It's a parasitic structure. And so it is going to be in their teachings. It is going to be in what they're talking about. It is constantly going to be there. It's going to be all based on the belief structures. Okay. And the first thing I say, the first journey, when you know the first step that you take on shamanic journey, your first step is your honest step within yourself, meaning that that's the first step into eternity. But you cannot have any belief systems. And this is why you can only go on your shamanic journey when you drop any and all belief systems, because those are there to only keep you enslaved so you never get into eternity. Those are there not to help you to get to find your eternity within. They're there to keep you from finding eternity within. And this is what it's all about, and including even the subject that I talked about on possession. That's the same thing. It's because they never, but when you recognized, okay, so speaking of that, when you recognize that you have something that's not belong to you, when you have the recognition that there is something of the spiritual nature that is not your own, that's the first step. That's when the spirit is awakened. That's when the spirit is made its first step into eternity. Okay? So this is why, but what did they flip it inside out and turn it upside down? And so this is what they do in their sessions. And this is where they do the ripping off you energetically, your life force, like George Kavasilas did with his removing chakras. That freaking parasite came in and he dares to call that parasitic technology sovereignty. He dares to call that sovereignty. Scum dares to call that sovereignty. Enjoying your demons? Okay. So next, Galactic Federation of Light. That was his platform. You guys remember that? Yep. Ooh, but he thinks everybody's going to be just wiped memory. And then all the reptilians are going to be just fine. Oops, oopsie, 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 oops. Sorry about that. Not. I like making fun of these people because I'm sorry. Aren't they all Maxine Waters IQ? Like I said, take their demons out of them, take all the belief systems out of them. Why can't they go on that internal shamanic journey themselves? Why are they yapping out there that they know? Like he was yapping for years. There was, remember, Georgia? There was doors. What are those doors that he was talking about? Ascension doors that were opening. Oops, everybody forgot about those. Never showed up, did they? The ascension doors never show up. Oh, but they dare to tell me, but now the zombies are telling me, but Lily, now George doesn't talk about ascension. He talks about sovereignty. Oh, same shit, different day. Oh my God. I'm just so sick of these stupid people coming after me with their stupidity. It's just like, wow. 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 And okay, Tracy, you said he's full of shit. But now look back at all of those people that were with him. Who were with him? Lisa Renee. Lisa Renee. Another one. Special one. She, he, whoever, whatever. These people are sick. These people are literally sick in their freaking heads. That's what's going on. She's sick. She, he, whatever, it. Sick in her head. Too much black goo treatments. And so is Teal. Too much black goo treatments. They're dead on the inside. These people, all they can see is through technological strength. They don't have a living strength. That's why they can't go on shamanic journey when it is required to attain sovereignty. It requires an individual to take their own shamanic journey and dive deep into the darkness of eternity. But what does people for years thought people? They brought the external structures, external belief systems. Did that help you? Was that an external invasion of human beings' free will? That you come into their energy system by tricking them through the belief system that they need to have their energy systems adjusted. Because he knew better for you what need to be adjusted than your own true higher self, your eternal self. But he speaks about sovereignty right now. How does that adds up? It doesn't add up. In clueless head, it does not, does it? Hi, Ross. Thank you for joining. So, see, it does not add up. So, what happened? How are you going to add this up and explain yourself? Come on, George Kavasilas, run to one of your radio show friends over there in Truth Movement. Don't you have a gazillion of them? Go run and explain yourself. How does that invading human free will applies to a human being attaining his sovereignty? Please explain to me like I'm too dumb to understand. Please explain to me. Go ahead. Floor is yours. And so is the rest of you out there. Special ones. The scum. The scammers. Explain yourselves. You all have shows, your own shows. Oh, they don't even want to touch on the subject. They want everybody to forget the past. That's what they want. Yeah, they turn the magic inside out, Lazarus. I talk about that. Here's your Saticus bozos and another bozos out there like him that think that oh, just because I believe in this ancient, the most ancient symbols, that means this and this. Yeah, Dum Dum? Do you have anything inside of you? Anything twitching there? Nothing. Nobody home. Nobody home. I am seeing them. I've been seeing them. Oh my God, they are definitely bozos. They're definitely bozos. And look around whose energy they're draining to do their stuff. Okay? Because there's always someone there who contributes the energy. Okay? I haven't even. Hi, Anna. Hi, darling. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, here's the mystery. Not such a big mystery, you know? When you invade human being like that, like the nonsense, the belief structure that he made everybody believe that they didn't need their chakra systems. Really, Georgie? There was ascension doors, right? That you had to go through. And then there is then a switch to, oh, oops, the doors didn't show up. So let's take your chakras away. Well, let's see if you're going to be stupid enough to believe me again. Oops. This is your top truth speakers out there, and they're the ones who are teaching you how to become a sovereign human beings out there, claiming to teach you how to become sovereign human beings out there by going hitting your head on the wall in Egypt. It's a comedy out there, you guys. It's a comedy out there. And so they don't understand this individual shamanic journey because they don't have the individual power. Because they're doing all of that stuff on borrowed power. And this is when the true shamans, like, this is why I ultimately, you guys, this is why I always laugh. Because they have no power. Because their power is borrowed. And so when the cord gets cut, they have no control over it. See, they have no control. They only, can trick people into giving them their power. So they use other people's life force to do this stuff. So when I told you, when somebody's who's so like this energetically working with George all the time, and then when you ladies out there start getting cancer, start getting sick, start dying, and you wonder why, well, examine your entanglements, energetic entanglements with black magicians out there. There's many of them. Hello, reptilian Simon Parks. Another one. So, those of you that feel sick from this, scam healers, scam artist healers out there, well, examine your relationship and how did you contribute energetically to there? How did you contribute? And now take it back. Take back your power. That's how you truly heal. Because if you're sick and you had experience with one of those dark ones, and you're sick right now, examine that and take your power back because they're still using your power. You made a contract with them because that's how they trick you. Once you fall for their belief, they consider you your slave, and then your energy belongs to them. So examine that and cut it. Reclaim your power back because they're going to yap about sovereignty while they're sucking you dry. Enjoying your demons? George Kavasilis, enjoying your demons yet? This is what they're doing. So any of you that had your chakras removed with George Kavasilis and you're sick right now, you know why. Okay? You know why. And you know why your life force just goes into nowhere and you don't understand what's going on with you. Where's your life force? And all of a sudden you go in and you trying to knock everybody else around for somebody out there who you believe is telling the truth when obviously right in your face lied to you many times. But this time he's telling the truth. The shadow work is search for eternity within, and that's what the path is. And that's what illumination is what I think Lazarus, yeah, thanks for being here, by the way. Illumination, what you mean is that in the Eastern teachings, that's what it is. And that's why you can't, like they say, you couldn't, and Gnostics say you can't, there is no words for it because it's undescribable, because it can only be experienced. Okay, so that point of illumination, meaning recognition, I am an eternal being, eternal. And that's the point when of illumination. That's the point to where you truly consciously align with your eternal self. And that's the point. Some call it a point of eternity or a point of illumination. And this is the point, like, if you want to look from more, because like a point of illumination is looking from within. But like if you take what I note sometimes Carlos Castaneda work, right? His thing is from outside. He was looking from a matrix perspective, and he said, how do you get rid of flyers? Is you go through this pressure point within, and that's the eternity point. That's the point of eternity within. And so how do you get rid of the flyers? You go through this pressure point of eternity within, and then you come out of on the other side into eternity. But you don't have the flyers on that side, because once you recognize that you are a creator being in human form, right? So what happens? Your true living light then expands and emanates from your aura. And this is why you see like Jesus or people like that mastered their self, eternal self, will usually have like eliminated aura, because your living light then emanates. But it's a living light in which way? It's not the light you can see with this manipulated, genetically completely manipulated eyes. That seeing all can only see inside out, upside down. That's how we see. And so what happens is that illumination from within is like a vibration. It's a vibration of energy that's experienced. So that's why illumination, you can never attain illumination by studying all these teachings, no matter how much you study and how many new belief systems you create, and more and more and more, and you end up with so many different gods, as many as, oh, my lion here, with so many gods, like here's my god, that but see the unity, then it's then that the unity is within, and that everything is within, and the only way you can perceive this as a line is because of here. And then that comes to illumination, is like and this is when you blow the religion all out of waters, because the true illumination, the religion, like there's no middleman, because it's the point of eternity. That's the true source. God is the point of eternity. How does religion? It doesn't apply at all. It doesn't apply. And so this is why it's like, but it is turned. And even look at the Buddhism, it's been turned into this religion, with the gold Buddhas and all of that. It's been turned inside out and upside down too. So, but the point of eternity, and this is what I talk about, you do have your tribal, which is like the metaphors that's for the mind. It's like stories. It's told in story to trigger the mind and the feeling, and so it does go and penetrates. So the mind and gut mind, and this mind then, like I was talking about last time, can then align through this point of eternity, to where you consciously recognize yourself as the creator being in human form, meaning a creator being, meaning you're connected to all your micro or mini or whatever. It's just, I don't know how to explain this, but basically you're part of it all. So how can you attain God when you're part of God? But yet, like I said, you're in human form, meaning you're in form. You consciously understand that I have this human form, but I am the God source, life force, but I have this form in this reality. So let me play with this form and enjoy life. Okay, so you understand your limitations, and this is when you attain that equilibrium, is meaning you understand and put in equilibrium the good and the bad of this reality, meaning you accept the limitations, that it's a duality. And this is what we're living in. And so that this is when you can be in equilibrium, right there, because you understand the duality, the dual nature of this reality. You understand you in this form. You understand that your experience is this reality because you have right and left brain. Even your physical body is telling you mirror two. Okay, I don't know. I hope that kind of it's and so this is then in your aura. This is that illumination, meaning understanding that I'm just in this form, and so this is then becomes your human sort of standard as that you've attained the mastery, meaning you respect life as it is because you've accepted it, meaning you're in equilibrium. And so it's a subject, of course, for those to it's a subject to be experienced. And this is why I don't expect these videos to be gaining popularity out there. It's just that I'm putting words to things that I'm consciously experiencing consciously, sort of this connection to the eternity that I can consciously perceive. And so ultimately this is what I'm sharing here, is that my perception. So like when I say this, people, it's almost like, you guys, it was something that I had to do. I had to see how all this operates, so then I can consciously gain a full knowledge on how this all operates. So then I don't know how to say this. Then I guess I don't know if I have the word for it, but it gives me that my external world and my conscious mind has to be always in alignment fully with what is my higher spiritual being is doing here. This is the way I like to approach life. Always in alignment, always in harmony with what it is that, and no matter what, just like Buddha said, even if you're washing the dishes, that's what you're doing. But it is the reason it is you can do that with respecting yourself, because that's your higher self had chose right now in this limited body to experience washing dishes. And this is how to be in harmony in your life, to be one step at the time, because you understand your limitations, right? And so this is ultimately what I've always talked about. But part of my mission had always been to see what this scam artists out there are doing, and to put it together and to have the clear picture of that. So when I have the picture of that, or what I see is happening on that level, I feel like that if I see that, and am I doing harm to anybody? Am I doing harm to truth if I say what I say? If I ask George Kavasalis those questions, please explain to us in spiritual community, how does attaining sovereignty and attaining this enlightened state of being, or finding the point of eternity within, how does that and your chakra removal invasion of human being, how those two things align, Georgie? Please, por favor, signore. Por favor, signore, explain. Por favor. But, right, Santo, it takes courage to even ask those questions, because you have to be in your own stand to be able to even put that question together, right? Because if you believe that you needed to remove your chakras just so you can, I don't know, walk through ascension door, or what was the prize? I don't know. So you can be clear, and then so what? So then your health could deteriorate and deteriorate. Mm. That's the common thing after removal of chakras. Your health begins to deteriorate. You did well for the reptilians. He did well. Okay. She said it. Ooh, I'm late. Sorry. I will rewatch beginning after finish. Yeah. I'm still at it, but they have no idea. This is just flowers. Just little butts coming up. You guys. Oh my God, 55 minutes. Okay. Truth is truth, right, Anna? And this is the awareness of truth is what creates that spark of enlightenment. So when you see the truth and something sparks and you see something's not there, that meaning you shed a light on things in your own reality. So then you can say, hey, wait a minute. But like I always say, and the reason why in 2014, you guys, I've said it before, it took a lot of courage for me to come up and talk. It took like 2 years for me to, to start doing my videos. And then because I really started really realizing that I need to start making some of these things public in 2012. So, and I've done a lot of it. And I thought on that time, then by just, writing it up and putting it on Facebook and putting it into this places where it could be kept for me. So everything could be documented because you know what Facebook is. So I've documented there, make sure that, you know, use their own tools so they can never come back to me and say that I didn't say this in 2011, right? He can't say I didn't say that because I have it documented on Facebook. But then I had to also do this on the videos as well. And I think there was a lot of reasons for that, you guys. And so I've accepted my sort of responsibility. So when I say, like, in even last time I talk about, when you see something in your vicinity, and especially for all of you guys that you are on your journey, your own shamanic personal journey, and this is and this is, like I said, then you will see, once you have your individual, you've shine light on your individual things that you need to clear out, or let go in your life, and be finished, like be done with it, just see it for what it is, just don't bring it into the future. That when you get this enlightenment, when you recognize something, oh my God, like this is what happened in the past, oh my God, this is just a bunch of lies, these people lied to me, and I believed all my time that that this was true about myself, or this, that I needed those chakras to be removed. No, claim it back. Claim your own self back by what? Cutting your belief structure that's holding up whatever it is that you believe about yourself, that indirectly some of those people, through their hypnotic with techno assistance and assistance from nanotech in our body, that triggers us in all of that. It's all hypnotic spells and things that they do to keep you, blind to the fact that it's your energy that they're running their black magic on. Okay. Ed, you said Oprah is extremely wicked. Did you see her falling while she was talking about balance? Did you guys see her falling? That was funny. Uh, that was funny. I mean, it's not nice to laugh at people that fall, but it was funny because as she was talking about being in balance, I guess her body was like, oh, I guess we're not in balance. So let's do what we are told, right? So it's funny, but You guys, I thank you all so much. So if there are any more questions, oh, Madonna took another a tumble too. And they're falling. I know. I know. It's interesting. It's sometimes, that physical injuries and all of that, it's very telling. Just like Jesus said, all of that is very telling. And there is like, it's all related with spiritual, with our spirit, because it's all related. Um, I'll tell you a personal story. Years back, I started working as a real estate broker, and a couple of years into it, I was doing so well and all of that stuff. And I just was going and, doing the whole broker thing and, Mercedes, blah, blah, blah. And I get Mercedes, like a nice black Mercedes. And 2 months later, I get in a car accident and I break my foot. And I said, "Ah, shit. Nah, I'm going wrong way. I'm going wrong way." And so everything changed after that. And so it's very interesting. Like, so it's so those things they do, change your direction and things like that. So it's very telling. It is indeed very telling, right? Um Yeah, and that thing, and then they're all protected. That what I call it, what you guys talk over there, screaming, screaming gene. What you talk about? I mentioned that before, and I say blood market because it's all kind of all connected because it's all actually. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So anyway, you guys, I think thank you, Lazarus. Love you too, guys. Thank you so much for for all this time and for all your comments, you guys. And I know last time I had a little mess in the comments, and I figured out, by the way. And thank you for sending me. Hudson sent me even a little video on how to add a moderator. So next time, if we need to, I know how to do it now. All right. So thank you so much, you guys. I thank you so much for watching my videos. So please like them and, just enjoy your journey. And I again, I apologize for being late couple of days on this journal. I really wanted to, make one on Friday, but it was just, too much going on, you guys. So thank you so much. And I feel you guys, all of your love. It feels so great to know that you guys are out there on your journeys and you discovering this and what I'm saying making sense. It's such a joy for me to hear that you guys are here on this journey with me. So thank you so much, my tribe and my wild wisdom warriors. Until next time, you all stay really, really wild. I love you all. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Bye.